Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready to explore this new world. Oh hey, it's Rail Canyon from Sonic Heroes. You remember Sonic Heroes?
Sure.
At least I remember Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I remember Sonic Heroes back. Oh man. So like I was really excited for Sonic Heroes back when it was first announced back in 2004. God, I'm fucking old. But yeah, no, Sonic Heroes was interesting because essentially was a game that took events after Sonic Adventure 2. Now, mind you, like back when the Sega Dreamcast was released, basically the Sonic games that was worth having on the Dreamcast was Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. However, because of poor sales for the Sega Dreamcast, Sega had to fall back on releasing their games on other consoles, and that began with, I want to say, Sonic Advance on Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and then they released Sonic Adventure on... They re-released Sonic Adventure, titled Sonic Adventure DX, on the GameCube. And then, of course, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle for the GameCube as well. And at that point, it was really strange. Fuck!
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
It was strange because Sega was not known to really work with Nintendo the way... Because back in the good old days, they had this great 16-bit war between Nintendo and Sega, and that was a wild time. Oh, so I get... Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do there. So is that... Okay, good.
I'm going to interject with some video game history here to answer my own question. As per this one website, I'm not cross-checking, nobody cares enough. But apparently, as far as this article can tell, the first instance of a useless collectible item in a video game can be found in the 1980 Atari version 2600 title Adventure. And it was you could collect a gray pixel, which allowed you access to an Easter egg room. And that was its only purpose. Beyond that, Super Mario 64 is mentioned for kind of useless collectibles. And as I believe it also mentioned, they also referenced Donkey Kong 64. Which was the 2008 Guinness World Record holder for the most collectibles ever in a game.
Is Donkey Kong 64. I knew that.
Yes. But did you know about Atari and their collectible gray pixel?
No, nor do I care, but thank you for that.
Nor does anyone, but I found that interesting.
Now, I thought by collectibles you meant like collecting because Sonic Generations was known for collecting art pieces and
so
like background music additionally and stuff like that.
Yeah, basically collecting items that do not affect the game and you do not need to continue, I think was like its definition. Like Easter eggs and stuff like that. Or as they were calling them, useless collectibles. I mean, I'd say another good question would be what was the first Easter egg, but Atari apparently. But I know at least Atari was there in way back when because they had an Easter egg room. So, right? I thought that was more of a modern thing, but
apparently not.
And by modern, I mean when I was a kid, which is not really modern anymore.
Yeah, at that point, oh man, at that point when Atari was out, I'm pretty sure it was still a twinkle in Dad's eye.
Were you though? 1980? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I was born in '89.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't die, and that's the important thing.
You know, I do know... Oh, go on.
I was just going to say, though I will say that, because my friend did say that they did change the mechanics enough, that's probably worth the money, and I can see that. But how the hell am I supposed to enter here? Oh, I guess that's how. By homing attacking. Who knew?
So, what makes, like, a game... Because this is essentially a remake?
So Sonic Generations is... This is supposed to be a remaster for
Remaster,
Sonic Generations. Yes.
So, in your opinion, what makes a remaster worth purchasing? As opposed
besides HD flare,
well, is that enough? Is the HD flare, is the new graphics worth it?
I would say so, because I mean, for the longest time, people have questioned, when is Half-Life 3 coming out? It is a very age-old question to this day, and honestly, the best answer for me for that was the first remaster that I was looking forward to because of the HD flare was Black Mesa. And that's essentially like the remaster of the original Half-Life game, for those that are not in the know. That project was a thing and was supposed to be initially released back in 2006.
Damn.
We are now in the year 2024, where the game, I think, was fully released and completed in the year 2020. Do the math. But no, I think HD flare is more than enough for a remaster. But if they do more than that, then I'm all here for it. But since we're visiting Shadow Generations first, we will get the true answer once we visit Sonic Generations.
Okay.
By the way, were you able to answer your own question of what 3D Sonic game that you were?
Oh, no, but I couldn't find it, and I wasn't going to spend any more time scrolling through all the games I've played in my life to try to get to that.
That's fair.
To even see if it would... If I never got an achievement in it, I'm not even sure if it would come up. Which chances... Well, I mean, some games give you, like, these easy... You completed the first 5 minutes of the game! Here's an achievement! And other games actually expect you to work for them. But I was gonna say, this mechanic where you're, like, kind of jumping on things, like those little... Oh my god, my brain is very fried, so I apologize, but, like, the little balls, like that. No, not like that. Oh my god, next time I see it... Anyway, what you were originally talking about with pressing the button and going up to the ball things, I do remember a mechanic like that.
So, I'm thinking it might have been Sonic Unleashed that you might have played.
That might be correct. Yeah, like that.
Do you remember a certain hedgehog turning into a werehog?
Oh my god!
Like
I did not get
werewolf-esque.
I probably did not get that far into it, to be honest.
Yeah, because that game introduced a day and night system where you got to play as modern Sonic during the daytime, and then you got to play as werehog Sonic during the nighttime.
That does sound awesome.
It sounds good on paper, but it executed very poorly.
There's a lot of things to do, sadly, and not just in video games terms. It's just some things in practice don't work out the same way they do in theory, or the other way around, however you want to look at it.
Okay, there's gotta be a way I can just mess with the freaking controls and the options. I can probably do that at some point. Because I'm just not used to having a separate button for a homing attack.
I mean, you can look up the settings and I can read more pointless video game trivia.
I'll worry about it at some point. But
you're like, please don't read more pointless video game trivia.
No, I'm all for it. By the way, if you guys are expecting out of this playthrough me being like a freaking schoolgirl excited about Shadow Generations, yes and no.
I was like, I am expecting that.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be moments where I'm going to be excited as all hell, but right now I'm just vibing. I've had a long week. I've been waiting to play this game.
It is only Wednesday for me, who works a normal, Monday to Friday, and I agree, it has been a long week.
Okay, so I guess I need to do chaos control here. I will get used to these mechanics one day.
You can just change them.
That train wants to eat me. So when Sonic Generations came out, I was very focused on, doing the 100% achievement route on that game. And that did involve getting all S ranks on all the stages. Granted, it was easy to get an S rank in Sonic Generations, but here it's completely different. Alright, well, Royal Canyon has been saved. Or recolored.
It's got color back in its cheeks.
So Doom's gears can unlock special powers locked inside. Okay, well, whatever. I already knew that. So I guess I gotta find a new capsule. Oh. It's those fuck nuggets!
Me?
No. So Orbot and Qbot.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Shadow. How are you this fine morning? Evening? It's hard to say. No, wort. Is that even a fucking word?
No.
Not wort not building a weapon, honest? Quite so. We found what appears to be a framework of a rocket. Just imagine if we can complete it, we can slip the bonds of this ceaseless expanse. Yeah, we can fly out of this white void too. However, we lack the speed and tenacity to search for the necessary parts, you see. And we're lazy. So if you don't mind, could you look for parts that could help in the reconstruction? We'll save you a seat on the escape rocket, buddy.
I do like that the characters are calling themselves out for being lazy, not collecting the stuff themselves.
Yeah, so these two were introduced in the game Sonic Colors on the Nintendo Wii, actually. And they are basically Dr. Eggman's creations. Helpers.
Also, apparently the first Easter egg in a video game was the 1979 game Adventure for Atari. So, first collectibles.
I remember
Easter
playing
eggs.
Adventure. I remember playing Adventure, but that was not like on the actual system, obviously. I played it on the thing that is known as Plug and Plays.
Did you collect all the gray squares?
Hell no, I didn't.
Alright, maybe I'll look up some actual Sonic trivia here, but that was
Go for it. But in the meantime, we got a new move. We shall see what this new move is. So we got Doom Spears, we got Doom Wings. Doom Blast. Reach high places by launching enemies, activated by holding X. Aim and knock the enemy away with X again. Oh, this poor creature. Oh, this poor creature. Clear the boss stage to get the Doom's gear. Okay. So I need... Oh, they brought this fucking mechanic back. So basically, I have to collect... like 3 keys to unlock the boss gate. So that's going to be fun. Clear both challenge acts in the area, obtain the boss key. So what does this consist of? Use the power of Chaos Control to reach the goal in time. Sounds simple enough. Let's go for it.
I was trying to find some Sonic trivia for you, and I clicked on one site that was like 180 pieces of Sonic trivia, and it was like, did you know Sonic is blue? Like,
did you know that the sky is also blue and the grass is fucking green?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't consider that the color of Sonic or Sonic's shoes or anything like that to be trivia. If I go to Sonic trivia night and they're like, "What color is Sonic?" I'm gonna get up and leave.
Get up and leave. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I cleared the challenge. I didn't do a good job, but I cleared it. And that's all that matters. Oh, I gotta ring these bells to collect the thingies too. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll do that on my own time, thanks.
So
collect a set number of dash rings and go on ahead. Sorry,
nope.
I'm just reading.
No, you go on ahead. It's more important than what I'm about to say.
Just another challenge.
Alright, well, I know we said we weren't going to talk about it, but Sonic 06.
Oh my god.
That's the game where Sonic kisses a human woman. I'm remembering that correctly, right? Okay, well, apparently, in the early development of Sonic the Hedgehog, he was supposed to have a human girlfriend named Madonna.
Madonna, yeah, that was it.
So, Sonic 06 was not the first time Sonic was supposed to have a human girlfriend type. Apparently because it had to be softened for children. Children can't have animals dating humans. And the damsel in distress was too similar to the Mario franchise. That was probably the more important part than softening it for children.
Yeah, probably.
Anywho, I'm not having fun finding Sonic trivia, so that was your last bit, unless I really feel like I need to fill a void somewhere.
Okay, well that's another challenge done. So at least I got one key.